Hello, fans worldwide once again. This is Chisom Bongo, Bongo number one. Aka na-eme egwu ma lawala. So let me just give you a little history of Bongo in Owerri in particular. You see, Bongo started in Owerri before the Civil War. Almost every community had their own bongo music. And bongo was exclusively for burial rituals, you know. So it was normally played during burials, you know, especially when our daughter that, you know, was married in another community died, you know, the bereaved community would go with their bongo and compete with the in-law. That is the community that, you know, was marrying their daughter. You know, they will sing all night till morning. Sometimes they will stake like fowl or goat according to how wealthy the family may be, you know. And the bongo music is characterized by songs that, you know, like a consolation to the bereaved family, you know, and advice to the public. And that's the way we looked at bongo before the war, you know. So the bongo music is purely tradition in Owerri, you know, and although it is educative, it's entertaining, and it's also a source of advice, especially to young men and women, you know. So if you're a young lady, if you wayward or misbehaving or promiscuous or whatever, you know, they will now form a song, you know, with your name, which nobody wants that, you know. Like Kadwe Egbuola Di Ya La, Nwanyị Di Ya Weze, Kadwe Egbuola Di Ya La, that's bongo music, you know, before it was not, you know, translated into high life music. So after the war, during the war during the war, bongo stopped. Then after the war, bongo resurfaced again, you know, and it was used to perform the burial rituals for our young boys that did not made it home after the war, you know. So all communities came up with bongo again and was using it to, you know, to recognize and perform befitting burial or ritual for our boys that did not died during the war, did not make it. So it was after the war that some high life bands or some groups now metamorphosed into high life bands like Peacocks International and some other groups that now veered into high life music. And most of the Peacock songs were bongo music, like Orula Maneja Wanyai, Onyoja Belanganya na Wanyai, you know, and then some other things, some other songs like that, you know. So they metamorphosed into high life music through bongo and some other bands today. Then immediately after the war, bongo now died down. Nobody was talking about bongo again. Bongo died down in all the communities in Owerri. Then till late 80s, you know, after Ori War, Naze recorded his bongo music. It wasn't so popular, but he recorded his bongo music. You know, anyị duru ichi nwanne echi gara aga anyị were n'otu obi so onye mega ha ezo n'oshi ala owere uromgbuo ya, something like that. So he recorded that music. I don't know whether he recorded other albums, but he was the first to record bongo music. Then after that, the Ezedibia Musical Club now came up, very, very popular in the late 80s and early 90s. Very, very popular. And they later recorded their album, Anya abịala umezelukwu abịala, ezelukwu something like that, bongo music. Then after Ezedibia, then Umezemba now came up with their own group. Very famous that time. Very, very famous, Then other communities now started coming up, started forming their own bongo again. This is the third generation of bongo in Owerri. Then we now joined, So Abadike Ebu also joined and they recorded, Nwayoro wacho nne ya nwụkwa ewudo ka mma n'elu ụwa, something like that. Abadike in Ebu. But my own group, we didn't record any song, but we were equally popular, within our own range anyway, But when you now talk about those at the forefront, if you mention Ezedibia, you mention Ezoba, then maybe Abadike, then we can now follow. So almost all communities in Owerri, formed their bongo. That's the third generation of bongo. Then at a point, the thing now disappeared again. In early 90s, it disappeared again. Then in late 2000, bongo came up. The fourth generation now came up, So, boys now started forming band. Some individual band, some group band, and now start recording, all these local songs. Somebody now recorded Peacock's songs in a bongo style, So that is piracy anyway. Then another, people now start pirating music and recording it under bongo music. So that was 2000 or 2003 or so. I can't remember exactly. I was in Abuja, and somebody told me that somebody from Awaka recorded bongo music. So I was thinking, I said, who is this person from Awaka that sings that I don't know? Because apart from the first generation bongo, the second generation bongo, Awaka participated, but since then, bongo now died. The third generation bongo was our own set, which I was the vocalist for 4 years. So when somebody was telling me that somebody from Awaka recorded an album, I was thinking, I couldn't make it out, I couldn't make it. I couldn't remember who is this person that is singing until they now told me. I said, okay. It's possible. It's possible because he talks a lot. He talks a lot, So I said, okay, maybe yes, he can. So, So I now started thinking of going to the studio. But when I want to go to the studio, my mind will be telling me, is it bongo that you want to play? Because that time I've started teaching in Abuja, in the Federal College. I started teaching, but music, song continue coming. Song continue coming. At a point, one day, I was just singing. One Saturday morning, I was singing, singing, or, no. I saw two little kids, two girls, maybe 5 years, 6 years. They now came close to me and started dancing, So I was pretending as if I didn't see them. So I continued singing, and they were dancing and dancing and dancing. So at a point, and I say, so these little things, they can't go where their mother sent them, or for close to 30 to 45 minutes, I was singing and they were dancing. I say, why not go to where, maybe their mom sent them for an errand and they are dancing my music or whatever, So what surprised me was that my colleague now came in, passed through the parlor to the room. Then at a point, I now stopped. Then when I stopped, they left. So I was now complaining to my roommate that, look at these little things. Oh, their mother sent for an errand and they were here dancing music. I was thinking that they were dancing for over 45 minutes. My colleague now told me that he didn't see them. I said, you didn't see these two, kids, these two girls, little girls that were dancing when you passed? He said, no, you didn't see them. I said, really? He said, yes, he didn't see them. I was scared. I was scared. So I stopped singing. Because I can't figure out what happened. I stopped. So I will not sing again. So I stopped. Not until from Abuja, I traveled to Mexico. And I continue singing, song continue coming. I spent a number of years in Mexico before I now relocated to US. And when I relocated to US, music continue coming. And the funny part of it is that I'm not, I don't have the zeal. When I look at music, I say, no. I can't go back to music again. I'm not doing something different and I'm occupied. So I don't think that I can do anything about music. But to my greatest surprise, my second daughter started hip hop music, rapping and going for competition and winning first, and signed to a music company while she was still studying in the university. So when I heard this, I wasn't happy. Although I know that the same spirit, it was the same spirit, but I wasn't happy. So I told her to stop. Finish your academic activities before. I know that the spirit of music is there, but please. So as God may have it, she stopped and finished her university degree. She's now, she read industrial chemistry, 2-1, industrial chemistry, So I thank God for that. So she stopped and now continue with her studies and graduated, So after spending some time in the US, I now came back home. When I came back home, people were coming and saying, why have you not recorded an album? You are good in music. You people are the people that, was in charge of bongo music in the late 80s and early 90s. I now tell them that I don't think that I will go back to bongo music. I don't think, because I'm now occupied, overwhelmed with other things, family, academics, working, doing this and doing that, you know. So, but I woke up one morning. I told my brother that I want to go to studio and record some songs. He was laughing. He was laughing. So I now asked people, where can I get a nice studio, blah, blah, blah. They directed me to Real Waves. I went to Real Waves. I told him that I want to record some songs. We now talk, arrange one or two things. He said, when I'm ready, that I should. I said, I'm ready now. He said, really? I said, yes, I'm ready. Then we went to the studio. He now said, let's do demo. I said, okay. I sang. I now sang one track. He said I should repeat it again. I repeat it again. He now said, okay, that I want to record it. And then she geze shirichana oso geza marakwana emekwu kwa machano gozo lagbo kwa nnokwu nwene and then she geze shirichana oso geza marakwana emekwu kwa machakwa logozo lagbo kwa nnokwu nwene. So he now record it. When he finished recording, he said, do I have another? I said, yes. I gave him another one. He said I should repeat. I repeat it. He recorded it. He said, I said another one. I said, yes. I gave me another one. 3 tracks. He said, where did I did I write it somewhere? I said, no, I didn't write it anywhere. He was surprised. Then I continued dishing out songs. 11 tracks. He was surprised. He said, where are you since all these days? I said, no. It's not a matter of where I was, but I just want to show the world that I was once into music, Then we now started following it up, do this again, It took me 4 days and 4 nights. We are doing day and night recording because I hadn't much time to spend at home. I need to go back to US in a couple of days. So we are doing it day and night for 4 days. I finished everything. The man was highly amazed. I was highly amazed. We finish it, do whatever, and we now say, yes, it's now good. Then I left back to US. So it took another 1 week or so for the man to finish all the things. We now register it with this CAC, Corporate Affairs Commission also. Then I dish it to the public. So, so music is something that is in me. It's in me. Like I told my fans early, I never one day sit down to compose music. Music comes to me. So right now, my music is streaming in YouTube. I based in US, South Carolina, to be precise. Then if you have any occasion, any occasion ranging from community end of the year party, or launching of almanac, or naming ceremony, or marriage, or whatever, US, Canada, UK, Australia, and whatever, I'm ready to come and grace the occasion with nice music. Nice music. I play, I dance, and I sing. And I hope you will like it. Then let me just tell you a little bit of my songs. I captioned my album Kenjika. Kenjika means the one I have is better. That's the literal meaning. Then the contextual meaning is that as long as you are alive, you still have hope. That's why I said, nwanwanye prala bojeme karuku zoga haya zocha onye egbu isi achoma anọ nwanwanye nwanya ofu abaya balaga onye egbu isi achoma anọ nwanwanye biko si ga bịa para abọ gị nwanyị si ya para ake ya ji ka ma onye nwụrụ anwụ ayọ n'ụwa chigo onye rapapa ahụla abọ ya. So as long as you are alive, I don't think that you're missing anything. You cannot lose hope as long as you are alive. When I came to this US, I passed through hell. My people abandoned me. I passed through hell. But today, I thank God for everything. I thank God for everything. I don't want to mention this or that, but I thank God for everything. I can now stand boldly on my 2 legs. Can stand boldly, So that's what informed that track, Kenjika. Then there's another track I called Monye Gebi. Monye Gebi, Orindo, Monye Gebi, Orindo, Monye Gebi, Aramumu Nejibiro, Orindo, Monye Gebi, Orindo, Monye Gebi, Orindo, Monye Gebi, Aramumu Nejibiro, Orindo, Enyika Wane, Nokwala Machega Bialangamo, Ozuchimishi Neloa, Kwenyika Wana Boso, onye ka ga-akpọ amụmụmụ nneji bịama ome nneji mama marakwala ma gị ga-ebi orindo monye ga-ebi orindo monye ga-ebi orindo. So there's nothing more precious or valued than brothers and sisters, especially from one mother and one father. Iwe nwanne ji erula ọkpụkpụ. No matter how bad your brother may be, he's still better than a stranger or an outsider. That's what I'm trying to tell people. Then another one I said, Nenne malala mo, Nenne malala malamana mebudebe jiri merenwa, Nenne malala malamana mebudebe jiri merenwa, Ugbo mkpọrọ korobịa ka ha enwego ya eme ịnyanga, ya fụ anụ ụzọ ya na-eji esi umuledi, ekwughekwa ka ha ka lenu nwa bịara ije akwa oriri ime, mana ma ya emere hụ na nwa bịara ije ya mụọ nwa, ya ba ha n'ụlọ ya ejiri mgbuma, ya ba ha n'ụlọ obi wee mafọ, elenu ihe m jiri mee ya edi m ọma, omenu ihe eme n'obi arị ya mma, ije lọba kpa ichuola m ụra, ije lọbụ isuola m, eleghị ngwa gwa ụwa kọla ya chi m, ele na onye m na ji na-enwe onwe m, akwụkwọ ri nwa m ọgọmọgala m ibe nne m, akwụkwọ ri nwa m ọgọmọla n'omi ibe nne m, anyape nwa mma ya arụla. So that's all these young boys that they are not even ready to go into marriage. You know, they will just jump into marriage, and before you know it, they will start messing their wife up. So it's just like advice to unmarried ladies. You know, I can remember during the reign of Ndefo, let me call it like that. You will see a driver to one rich guy like that. He will come and deceive a lady. The lady will not ask, the lady will not do this, jump into marriage. Before you know it, the oga or the boss now stop him or sack him, and that's it. So many girls now jump into marriage because of they saw flashy car, they saw this, and they didn't even confirm or try to ask. They just jump into marriage. At the end of the day, you now discover that the boy doesn't have anything at all. It happened. I witnessed it, and most of them are regretting it today. Some divorce, some, still complaining till today that they jump into marriage thinking that that guy is rich or whatever. Before you know it, you now discover that the person you married is nothing. There's nothing to reckon with. So that's what informed that track, Nenema Lalam. And some other tracks like that. When you listen to my music, go to YouTube, type Chisom Bongo, and listen to my track and give me feedback. So once more, my number is 864 625 8056. So I'm ready to grace any occasion. When you invite me, you will like it. I'm promising you that I will make people happy. I will entertain people that comes to your occasion, and they will be happy, including you that invited me. So forget about the price. When you call me, we talked, and I'm sure I will make it possible. So, but before you call me, just send me a text so that I know. Just send me a text, then I will now pick the call and we talk. And I'm happy. I promise you, it will not be a failure. Thank you.